G'day guys, I'm A4 Jim. All right, let's talk about where the city is at the moment. As you can see, there is, nothing. But that's not entirely true because this is going to be the ground level, and I have been building the underground level. Now you can see that the train station platform here is taking shape. We have some wires from the lights that I'm installing. Still need to cover this up. And yeah, look, this is very parts intensive, and I know this area will be as well. All the underground area is going to be quite part intensive because there's a lot of space to fill. Starting down this end, I have quite an open area here, which I'm going to fill in later. Basically now I need to get everything back on top because I just don't have enough room to keep it all in storage. And yeah, so I need to put everything back on top, and then once that's on, I'm going to come back and fill in these areas. Now, there's two things that I want to do on this side. I know that above there's going to be the Adventurer's Tower, and there's going to be some kind of old ruins. So I wanted to do maybe an underground, like maybe a temple or like a tomb or something fun adventure-y that I can build in here. And then I don't have much Batman, but I had this in one of my previous cities. And I was thinking, wow, wouldn't it be cool to have a tiny little bat cave in here? So that's my idea for this side. Right, as we move down, I recently got heaps and heaps of these 2x5s, and I'm just using them basically, for now, it's going to be concrete and it's going to be kind of here. And I'm using them as I'm using them as kind of a stopgap. They won't be there forever, but I just want to close this area up so that you can't see the train. And you can see that more on this side where I'm going to use light bluish gray as a concrete and kind of man-made feature. And then when we get to this side, the dark bluish gray is going to be rock. And I need a hell of a lot more dark bluish gray. So the train station is looking fantastic. It still needs a little bit of work here and there. I just put in a little door down this end, which I think is quite nice at the end of the platform, maybe going to some maintenance. I'm going to cover up the tunnel once I get some black so you don't see the wood there. I've kind of done a little bit of that on that side with a light bluish gray, but I want to change that to black. And yeah, look, I'm still missing a few pieces here and there. Bit of work. Covering up this part is actually going to take a bit of, it's going to take a lot of pieces, which I'm not looking forward to. But it'll look good once it's all studded in and closed. Over here we have the walkway and the tunnel to get down to the platform. And I kind of mismeasured because the wood pretty much goes up to this brick here, and this plate on top is extra. So I don't know if I'm going to take the plates off and just lay the wood across here, or if I'm going to raise it up just a plate. We'll figure that out later. This side, I know it's chaotic, but it's in my mind, it's slowly coming together. So this blue is all going to be underwater. I don't know if I've said that before, but it's going to be underwater. There's going to be a bridge with a train track going across, and then I'm going to have a little underwater area. Everything I've kind of placed in here is just so I can get a reference of where things are going to be and what I want there. You'll see on this side, I've kind of put a wall along of where the train will run because I don't want the train visible from this side. I don't want it to be seen. It's going to be all closed in. But then what's all this stuff? Well, there's some big ugly rock pieces going around, or burps as they're known, and that's going to make up the bulk of the walls of this underwater kind of area. Then on this side, I've kind of made this underwater base. I really love this piece, and I've used this dark blue kind of trans piece here and here. And this is a piece that I've really wanted to use. It's one of my earliest Lego sets from some Aqua Raiders or something, I'm not sure. I really want it included there. I think it doesn't look great where it is at the moment. I think I might lower it down and push it further in, but I wanted to have it there. And then I was thinking of maybe having a control room up the top here, but not sure yet. All of this is going to be enclosed by dark bluish gray slopes to make it look like rock work. But geez, I need to make a big order of those. So yeah, that's coming up. Then in the center, I'm going to have a wooden rail bridge. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to make it, but I know I want it to be in brown. And so this is just kind of there to represent that. In the back, this is a set that I found when I picked up a bulk lot of Lego, and I think it's an old pirate set, and I really liked it. I've customized it a little bit, but if you open it up in the back, you can see there's some treasure. And I'm going to keep it that way, but I've just customized it a little bit, and I'm going to work it into the rock work here. Moving over, here is a ship's mast because I want to have a sunken ship. That's just kind of a placeholder, sunken ship in this area here. Then on this side is where we're going to have basically the launch tower, which is behind, is going to be above on ground level. So underneath, I kind of wanted to have a secret space area. Now, I've been working on it a little bit, but I kind of just put this here to, this is my kind of reference, or some inspiration. Like, where's my secret space base going to be? And what's it going to look like? My desk is very messy at the moment with plenty of Lego sets. As I said, I need to get these back on the table so I can have some space. But here's a little mock-up of what is going to be underneath the launch tower. I'm just using this for size, basically, but kind of something like this with things attached to the walls. And yeah, I don't know. I've just got some reference materials around here, So I'm working on that. I don't know. I think it's a bit simple, but I do like this rocket at the moment. We'll see what happens. And that's where we're at the moment. There is so much to do, and I'm so excited. All right, well, next thing is I'm going to start putting sets back on top and rebuilding the city up here. Then once that's done, I'm going to try and build this side, which is going to be the more complex side. There's so much to do. Join me on this journey. There's heaps coming out, and I'll see you in the next video.